everyone, and welcome back to the Next English. I'm Emma.
Hi, Emma. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here again.
It's wonderful to have you back, Matt. And to all of our listeners, thank you for tuning in.
We have a very simple and useful topic for you today, especially for beginners.
That's right, Matt. Today we're going to talk about our day. You know, the things we do every day.
It's a really good way to learn some basic verbs and everyday vocabulary.
Exactly. Now, before we start, if you enjoy learning English with us, please remember to subscribe to our channel.
Yes, and please share this episode with your friends who are also learning. And give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us a lot.
It does. We also love hearing from you, so feel free to leave a comment about your day or ask any questions you have. Okay, Matt, are you ready to talk about what we do during the day?
Absolutely, Emma. Let's do it.
Let's start with the morning. Matt, what do you usually do in the morning?
Well, the first thing I do is wake up. I usually wake up around 7 a.m.
7 a.m.? That's a good time. I sometimes wake up a little earlier, around 6:30.
Wow, you're an early bird, Emma. So after you wake up, what's next?
After I wake up, I get out of bed.
Me too. Get out of bed is a very useful phrase. It's the action of leaving your bed.
That's right. After that, I go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, I brush my teeth and I wash my face.
Brush my teeth and wash my face. Yes, these are very common and important morning actions.
They are. After that, I usually go to the kitchen.
The kitchen. What do you do in the kitchen in the morning?
I usually make breakfast.
Make breakfast. Good phrase. What do you usually have for breakfast, Emma?
I often have coffee and toast. Sometimes I eat fruit too, like a banana or an apple.
Coffee and toast, simple and delicious. I usually have tea and some cereal.
Nice. After breakfast, I get dressed.
Get dressed. That means you put on your clothes, right?
Exactly. I choose my clothes for the day and put them on.
And what do you do after you get dressed, Emma?
Well, if I'm going out, I might put on my shoes and put on my coat.
Put on my shoes and put on my coat. Very good. Then what?
Then I usually leave the house.
Leave the house. Where do you usually go when you leave the house in the morning?
I usually go to work. I work in an office.
Go to work. That's a key phrase. I sometimes work from home, but sometimes I also go to an office.
That's interesting. So Matt, to help our listeners, can you tell us about your morning routine step by step?
Sure, it's a simple routine. First, I wake up around 7, then I get out of bed and go to the bathroom. I wash my face and brush my teeth. After that, I go to the kitchen and make tea and have cereal for breakfast. Then I get dressed. If I need to go to the office, I put on my shoes and maybe a jacket. Then I leave the house and go to work.
That's a great morning routine, Matt. We used a lot of important verbs there. Let's do a quick review of just the morning verbs.
Wake up. Get out of bed. Brush teeth. Wash face. Make breakfast. Have breakfast. Get dressed. Put on shoes. Leave the house. Go to work.
Yes, those are very useful verbs for beginners to learn. Okay, so now let's talk about what we do during the day at work. Emma, what do you do at your office job?
At work, I usually sit at my desk and work on my computer. I answer emails and write reports.
Sit at my desk, work on my computer, answer emails, and write reports. These are all very common things people do at work.
That's right. Sometimes I also have meetings with my colleagues.
Have meetings. Meetings are when people get together to talk about work, right?
Exactly. What about you, Matt? What do you do during the day, especially if you work from home?
If I work from home, I also sit at my desk and use my computer. I might write articles or prepare lessons. Sometimes I have online meetings.
Write articles? prepare lessons, and online meetings. Those are very useful phrases.
Yes. And then, usually around 12 or 1 p.m., I have lunch.
Have lunch? What do you usually have for lunch, Matt?
I often have a sandwich or a salad, something light.
The sandwich and salad sound healthy. I sometimes bring my lunch from home, or sometimes I go out to eat.
That's a nice way to say you eat at a restaurant or a cafe. That's a nice break in the day.
It is. After lunch, we usually go back to work.
Yes, back to work until the end of the day. What happens after work, Matt?
After work, I usually go home.
Go home. That's a great feeling at the end of the day. What do you do when you get home?
Well, sometimes I relax on the sofa and watch TV.
Relax on the sofa and watch TV? That sounds nice and relaxing.
It is. Sometimes I also cook dinner.
Cook dinner. What do you like to cook?
I like to cook pasta, or sometimes I make a simple soup.
Pasta and soup. Delicious. I also like to cook dinner. Sometimes I try new recipes.
That's fun. After dinner, what do you usually do, Emma?
After dinner, I often wash the dishes.
Wash the dishes. Not my favorite activity, but it has to be done.
Me neither. After that, sometimes I read a book or talk to my family or friends.
Read a book, talk to my family, talk to my friends. Those are all lovely evening activities. What about you, Matt? What do you do in the evening?
In the evening, I sometimes go for a walk.
Go for a walk. That's good exercise.
Yes, it is. Or I might listen to music.
Listen to music? What kind of music do you like?
I like many kinds, but often I listen to something calm and relaxing in the evening.
That sounds lovely. Then, before going to bed, what do you do?
I usually brush my teeth again.
Brush my teeth? That's a good habit.
Yes, it is. And then I go to bed.
Go to bed. What time do you usually go to bed, Matt?
I try to go to bed around 10:30 or 11 p.m.
That's a good time. I usually go to bed a little later, around 11:30.
So, to summarize our day, we talked about waking up, getting ready in the morning, going to work, having lunch, finishing work, going home, relaxing, having dinner, and going to bed.
Yes, Emma, we covered so many useful everyday actions. Let's do a quick review of all the key verbs and phrases we used. Let's do a listen and repeat.
Great idea. Repeat after Matt, everyone.
Wake up. Get out of bed. Brush teeth. Wash face. Make breakfast. Have breakfast. Get dressed. Leave the house. Go to work. Have lunch. Go home. Relax. Watch TV. Cook dinner. Wash the dishes. Read a book. Go for a walk. Listen to music. Go to bed.
That's a great list, Matt. These are all things that everyone does regularly, so learning these phrases is very helpful for beginners.
Absolutely. And remember, everyone, you can use these phrases to talk about your own day. Try to think about what you do from morning until night and say it in English. That's good practice.
You can even write it down in a notebook. Writing can help you remember the words and phrases better.
Yes, that's a wonderful idea, Emma. And don't worry if you don't know all the words yet. Just try your best and you'll learn more and more each day.
Exactly. Learning a new language takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and feel happy about your progress, no matter how small it seems.
That's such good advice, Emma. Well, I think we've covered a lot about our day today. I hope our listeners found this helpful.
I hope so too, Matt. It was fun talking about our daily routines.
It was. And to our listeners, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you being here.
Yes, thank you. And if you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next lesson.
That's right. And please share this episode with anyone you know who is also learning English. And we love to hear from you, so please leave a comment below telling us about your day in English.
Yes, we read your comments and we really appreciate your feedback. So until next time, keep practicing your English.
And have a wonderful day. Bye for now, everyone.
Goodbye.